Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action, up to 10-1 before I had to leave. I spent a whole fun day, Christmas Day here, playing board games with my friends. We went and got Chinese food like good, lonely Christmas people. It was awesome. And now it's late at night, as you can see, 12:08 a.m., and it's time to finish up this Hearthstone run. I'm really excited. It's kind of sweet to log into the game and you're already at 10-1, so it's like, psh, I'll be happy with that record, but anything else is going to be just gravy. I think, man, as rare as it is for me to get above 7 wins, it is kind of like a big deal to be up here because, you know, every time you get up to 12, I think, is such an amazing achievement that missing a chance feels devastating because you never know if you're going to have another one. This hand is totally fine. I'm just going to keep it. So we'll see what he does on turn 1. If he plays nothing, then the Novice Engineer will go down, because this is a really great way to mop up the recruits. But if he does play something real, like if he makes a coin play and does something, then the Fairy Dragon to try to trade with it is going to be my best bet, I think. Okay, he got nothing going, so we're going to go ahead and do the Novice Engineer for a card. See what he wants to do with himself. So now making recruits is a lot less attractive. Looks like he has a real drop, though. Ah, that's unfortunate. What you got for me, buddy? Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so we got a couple of options here, as we so often do. I can do Heroic Strike, kill this Razorfen Hunter, knock a damage off the Novice Engineer, kill the board. Advantage of this play, clears out his board. Other option, I could play the Novice Engineer into the boar, and then play the Injured Blade Master. Now, this guy can kill the Razorfen Hunter, and live to tell about it. The problem then is that, of course, if my opponent can buff the Razorfen Hunter on his turn with a Shattered Sun Cleric, which is possible, or an Abusive Sergeant or something, then this guy will get traded with. If my opponent has, say, like a Hand of Protection and a Direwolf Alpha, for example, to give this Divine Shield and a buff, he could actually kill the Blade Master. That would suck a lot of dongs. But I think that's what I'm going to go for. I like this move because even though you don't want to let Paladins keep creatures, it's a pretty reasonable decision here to take that risk. I know he doesn't have the coin because he used the coin for this, so I got something of a chance at being able to kill off this Hunter with my Blade Master. Now, I might not do this move if I didn't have this Novice Engineer around to kill off his recruits. Okay, well, he's got the Wolf Rider there. Man, that Wolf Rider is a really good card. It's been quite useful in a number of situations. Luckily, my opponent used the Razorfen Hunter to kill my Novice Engineer, which means this is on the cards. And that is pretty spectacular, I'd say. Okay, I'd say the opening was a bit touch and go, but came out alright. He's got 6 cards to my 6. I have a weapon and about to draw my 7th, so I'm doing good. Okay. Well, that's pretty impressive, I have to admit. Okay, how do we do this? One option, of course, is just to play Heroic Strike and kill it. The disadvantage of that move is that I'm not playing a Chillwind Yeti. Now, if I played Chillwind Yeti, I could also play the Abusive Sergeant, buff up this thing, kill the Ogre Magi. Disadvantage of that is then I lose the Arathi Weaponsmith. So, what's more valuable to me, this 3/3 or my Heroic Strike in my hand? I mean, I could use the 3/3 and the weapon to kill this. Then I get to play the Chillwind Yeti, but then that'd be kind of silly, I think. Let me think about that. What do I want to use? Heroic Strike? I'm going to put the Yeti out here, actually. Yeah, we're going to put the Yeti out there, because it also gets the Abusive Sergeant out. Don't let Paladins keep creatures. Keep the weapon. I like keeping the weapon a lot. It's a free kill against one of his recruits, and I think that's just a nice thing to have in your back pocket. So yeah, I might regret that. I might regret not playing Heroic Strike. Obviously, if I had had 6 mana, Heroic Strike plus the Yeti would have been obvious, but if I'd played Heroic Strike with 3 mana left over, didn't really want to play the Warsong Commander there. So yeah, I think I made a reasonable choice, though I think it's tough to say what the best choice there was. One of the coolest things about this map is the clock is actually accurate. I always thought that was so awesome how they did that. Okay, so I've got 2 Warsong Commanders. I can play one, play another creature, give it charge, call it a day. Alright, I'm actually okay with that turn of events, because I can deal with this. This is fine. This is all fine. Oh, that's great. The buff went on something I don't care about. Okie doke. Yeah. Don't let Paladins keep creatures. We're going to do this. And I'm actually going to play them both here. I think, well, that's risky. If I play them both, they'll both die to Consecration. If I play just this thing will die. I will play them both. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll pop the Divine Shield with the Yeti. We'll use the axe on this guy. Let's trade 1-drops. Kill the recruit. And swing. Okay, so actually it worked out alright. So Consecration will kill this one, but it'll leave my other creatures alive unless he has an equality to back it up. And I should be in good shape. Choose of a champion, I don't really mind too much. That means one of these Warsong Commanders is going to live. And he's going to get to kill my Yeti. The problem is, I don't know. Oh, God, none of my stuff is playable. Damn it. I really want a creature here. That would be so awesome if I could just get a creature, please. Oh, it's a Spellbreaker. God damn it. Can't catch a break. Alright, well, we'll do this. Because this guy's dead anyway. So Consecration, we'll do that. Oh my god, I messed up. I should have played the Spellbreaker first to silence his recruit, just to get the 4/3 on the board and charging. We'll do this for sure. Swing for 3. Do I Spellbreak the Fairy Dragon just to... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I could silence one of these guys, I guess, but that seems a bit silly. We'll just silence the Fairy Dragon. Swing for 4 damage and pass the turn. That was a mistake. I could have silenced his recruit before killing it. Then I would have been able to play this down and attack with it. So the Spellbreaker, even though it's a really good silence, notice how annoying it was that I couldn't really use it effectively. Okay, now the good news in all this is that I do have 4 damage of burn here, and as long as one of these Warsong Commanders lives, if I just could top deck a creature, or if he could at least play something for me to slam and have it survive so I can draw a card, I might be able to burn him out with whatever creature I draw plus a Heroic Strike. Choose of a champion, I mean, he probably wants to kill that guy because it hits the hardest. He'll take 2 net damage there for doing that. Go down to 15. I've got, actually not that much, 7 damage. Plus 4 is 11 damage. I would need 4 more damage to kill him. So I need to get a creature with power 4 or more. Assuming he doesn't play taunts or anything to interfere. Alright, so he just got a bunch of health. But thankfully, I can at least slam and draw another card, which I will definitely do. Mortal Strike, seriously? Okay. Can I win this turn? It's going to be close. So this, I think it's these 2 things that are the... Well, actually, this guy is 4 damage. 4 damage, 8 damage. I don't have enough mana to cast this, but let's just pretend. So we have 2, 4, 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. No, it's not enough. I need to kill this guy. So what's the best way to kill that guy? Yeah, I'll use a Heroic Strike to kill it off. And yeah, we'll do the Cruel Taskmaster. Again, the difference between 2 health and 1 health against a Paladin is pretty immaterial. So we'll armor up, and we'll swing for lots of damage. So now I am vulnerable to a Consecration. However, this thing will still survive it. So unless he has a follow-up plan to kill it, my next creature will have charge. I really just want to top deck creatures right here. That would be the best. And then Mortal Strike might provide the critical burn damage that I need. It's hitting my Fairy Dragon, so no Consecration for sure. That's good news, I guess. He's down low, very low. Panda? That's not going to do anything. And Hand of Protection. Okay, that's really not doing anything. Okay, so kind of an interesting game here. We were at 10 wins, and our opponent pretty much put up, you know, no resistance. I needed to draw a creature, and I drew a creature that already charges. So that was kind of a weird game. So anyway, yeah, I'm not sure I played that correctly. I probably should have used a Heroic Strike to kill his 4/4 rather than playing the Chillwind Yeti, in retrospect. But that Paladin pretty much had, like, no interference. Honestly, his deck just seemed very bad. Or he got a very bad draw. Either his deck was bad or he got a bad draw, because he just didn't really do anything to me all game. I dropped 2 Warsong Commanders onto the field like an idiot, and both of them survived for, like, umpteen quadrillion turns. He did play True Silver Champion, and I guess maybe the reason he didn't attack my Warsong Commanders is that there was no point, because if he killed one, the other one would still live. So I can see why he attacked my other stuff instead, but I just got lucky that he never had a consecration. So, lots of lucky breaks this run, I have to say. But, as I often say, good players get lucky more often than bad players. And that's because they give themselves more chances to get lucky. Oh my god, I don't believe it. I'm finally second against a rogue. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to send Ysera back. Everything else is fine. Now, I'm not going to be playing this on turn 1. I don't want it just to die to the dagger. That seems awfully silly. We'll wait and see what she does. I may not even play anything on turn 1. Just kind of depends on what she's got going on. Okay, so here's why I'm thinking of not doing anything. If I don't do anything right now, then I can just play this on turn 2 and this on turn 3 and hang on to the coin. Now, the disadvantage is, now if I were to play the coin to get the fairy dragon, then on my next turn I got nothing to do. I got 2 3-drops and no coins, so that's kind of sad. But I think I'm going to do that actually, just in case. Like I said, I have confidence in the late game, or sorry, I have confidence in this deck. I guess it doesn't have that much late game, but I feel good enough about my chances here that I don't want to slow roll this fairy dragon. If she plays aggro now, or plays like an Amani Berserker, I just want this to already be on the field to trade with it. I don't want to be playing stuff and hoping for the best. The Abusive Sergeant, unfortunately, not really the greatest drop here. I mean, it's basically going to deal 2 extra damage to her face. Then she can just dagger up and kill it. Or just, sorry, she'll have a dagger in her hand already from this turn, so it'll just die for absolutely free. It seems kind of silly to do that. Right, she's not going to swing at me. That's very smart. We'll armor up and swing for 3. Okay, so, yeah, given that she did nothing on turn 1 or turn 2, I wish I hadn't used my coin. Because then I could have, instead of playing this on turn 1, I could have played this guy on turn 2. That is actually very frustrating. Because, oh god, this is getting real bad real fast. So she kills my creature, plays another creature of her own. Injured Blade Master is really pointless to play here because, of course, it will get killed by this poison dagger. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to play an Acolyte of Pain. And I really hope that... I don't know what I'm hoping for. I would really hope it will get to hit this Bloodsail Raider once so that my Arathi Weaponsmith will be able to kill this thing off with the axe. Fat chance of that, though. She's got a poison dagger. She'll probably just hit it with the poison dagger. The only chance I have is if she decides to get greedy and think, well, I don't want to use poison dagger against that. I want to use poison dagger against a real target. Maybe then I will get to actually kill this thing off in a reasonable fashion. Crap. Nah, she's not having any of that. Alright, wow. So she just had like a stunningly good second turn. And I'm just starting to get beat now. This Arathi Weaponsmith is one of those times where it's really not that great. Can I use Whirlwind? No, not really. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play this.
The light protects me.
And I want to save this for turn 5 so I can play it and Rampage after it. But I think I need to play it now. It sucks that the Divine Shield is going to get to kill it, but you can't hold out when you're behind. I'm super behind. God, Deadly Poison plus Bloodsail Raider. Oh, an Assassin's Blade. That's awesome. Glad that happened. Okay, this game we just got thrashed. I don't know how to come back. I mean, she's just taking a lot of damage from attacking my stuff, but it's just crazy how well she's doing. Okay, so let's think. I can play Abusive Sergeant, up the Argent Squire, kill this Bloodsail Raider. Then this Scarlet Crusader is a menace, unfortunately. I can't get rid of it at all. I can Whirlwind, but it's no good. Yeah, so I can play Arathi Weaponsmith and, like, whack it with my axe twice. That's no good. Okay, another option is I can pop Divine Shields. These two ladies can pop Divine Shields together. And then I can play Whirlwind. It will kill both of them off. Damage this. I have Arathi Weaponsmith to kill that. You know, I think that's what I need to do, because that'll clear her board out. So as sad as it is to not be using the Abusive Sergeant on my Divine Shield, I think this just makes the best of a bad situation. I'm also not a big fan of going out of 14 health here on turn 5, with my opponent having 9 damage in her in her blade here. But I do have this healing, and I do have my hero ability, so I could still be okay. Plus, she might decide to attack my creature instead. You never know. God, this rogue had such a blowout start. It's crazy. I can't believe I'm at 14 health. Granted, 5 of that was self-inflicted, but still. Yeah, 5 of that was self-inflicted. I killed the Bloodsail Raider. Frost Elemental. Oh, that's a bitch move. That is a real bitch move, because I could use the Abusive Sergeant to kill this, except it's frozen. I need my silence. I don't have my silence. Motherfucker. This is 8 damage coming at me. I'm pretty much dead. This is really hilarious. So if I play this, I heal, but that's just not good enough. I need to play Grizzly, and I need to just play this. Hang on, let me put this over here, so I'm somewhat protected against betrayal. There. I'll swing at her face with the weapon. It's not likely I'm ever going to use it against a creature at this point. God damn. That sucked so many dongs. I can't even... Frost Elemental was so good there. I would have loved to Abusive Sergeant, Wrathy Weaponsmith trade, but nope. Frickin' silence. Alright, she can kill me relatively easily this turn. She just needs silence or some kind of removal for this, plus then burn for my face, and we're good to go. She's pointing something at it. That doesn't look good. That might be an Eviscerate that she wants to combo out. If she does have Eviscerate for this bear, this is 8 damage. I'm down to 3 health. I can play this and get back up to 7 health. Still very perilous, though. Oh, Faceless Manipulator. What the heck? Boo! Boo! Okay, this sucks. I can get rid of this bear with the Abusive Sergeant, but there's still this 5-1 here, which is maddening. Fuck me, sideways. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Swing. It's really irritating. I'm gonna play this and it's gonna die to a 5-1. Motherfucker. I'm not gonna do that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna play the Fairy Dragon instead. I'm gonna armor up. And I need to just go for every little bit of value I can get. And losing a 4-5 to a 5-1 is not gonna cut it. I have to hope one of these creatures can trade in for this Frost Elemental. Oh my god, this game was so bad. Well, you know what? I've caught enough breaks this run. I've caught enough breaks in this arena run to last me 2 lifetimes. So this one smashing at the hands of a rogue, I guess, is going to be okay. I'll suck it up. Okay. What's she going to do? Man, that Frost Elemental to top things off was so good. Can't even handle it. Oh, and she's ahead on cards, too. She's got 6 cards and a weapon to my 4 cards, soon to be 5. That's great. Really glad that's happening. How could I theoretically win this game? I don't even know. I need to... Oh, she just wins the game. Why was she thinking so long about that? I guess... Oh, she doesn't win just yet. I see. I'm down to 1 health. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. It's gonna be unlikely that I can do this. Well, maybe. Boy, it's gonna be a close call here. Can I actually win? That would be funny. 4, 7, 9. No, not enough. I'm 5 short. There's nothing I can do. I have to do this. There's just no other option. So this is a very slim hope, but it's technically not over yet, so I'm not gonna call it in. She just needs 2 damage and 5 cards, and she wins.
Well played.
I think she's got it. Maybe she doesn't see it. No, she sees it. Oh my god, she has 2 Assassin's Blade, and both of them were incredibly good. And it was because she had such an explosive beginning, and I didn't have good answers. Damn. Well, it's a good game. So we're up to 11-2. I have not been at this particular point before with 11 wins and 2 losses. I was 11-1 once, and then I won to get my 12th win. So here we go. This is my 2nd time shooting for 12 in the arena since the patch. It would be nice to get it. I wouldn't mind getting 11. The way I look at it is, though, you're going to get 11 someday. You can't get nothing but 12s. Maybe we'll put that down in the Book of Proverbs. You can't get nothing but 12s. Sometimes you have to get 11s. Well, this might be an 11 run. And considering how lucky I've been, I really shouldn't complain. Okay, our last worthy opponent is a paladin. Well, how fitting. We've had, like, nothing but rogues and paladins here. Kinch the paladin here. And, alright. This is a hand... You know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to keep that. I've done making that mistake. It might not be good on turn 4. We'll keep my 2-drop and my removal. And I guess I have more removal. Fine. Now watch me, like, regret horribly that I didn't mulligan, that I didn't keep the Wrathy Weaponsmith. But in the one game where I kept it in my hand, it ended up sitting in my hand the entire game and never getting used. I, like, drew my 2nd one. I never used it. It was just, it was a bad move. So we'll keep the Knife Juggler here. It's a hope and a prayer to have it survive. Very small odds, especially after he makes a coin play. Fairy Dragon. Okay, that is worth heroic striking. I don't want to throw away my Knife Juggler to that. So Whirlwind is nifty and all, but let's get the kill. Luftar Oda, indeed. Okay. Well, I could kill that off with Whirlwind, but that seems very silly. So we're going to make a Knife Juggler and hope and pray, basically, that he doesn't have any way of dealing 1 damage in 6 cards. What are the odds of that when you're up against a Paladin? Pretty small. Motherfucker! Go to hell. Alright, that sucks. So he gets the kill. I could have Whirlwind it. I could have killed it. Maybe that would have been the right play. I don't even know. Alright, we'll... I hate doing this. Am I gonna waste a Shattered Stone Cleric? You know what? I'm gonna do this. Puts most bodies on the board. It's really unimpressive. So it puts 2 3/2s on the board on turn 4, which is okay. They will both die to a Consecration, but I mean, slamming this and playing an Abusive Sergeant just seemed so pathetic. I didn't even want to consider it. I mean, I considered it, but I didn't want to do it. Oh, this is not a good start to the game, that's for sure. That's one problem with Warriors. They have these spells which are really good sometimes, but other times they're just like, why is this even in my deck? I hate looking at this card. Oh, please don't be Consecration. Sword of Justice, oh god, that's not good. So, he is going behind a turn by doing that, unless he has a 1-mana creature here. If he does have a 1-mana creature, that would be incredibly obnoxious. Please don't, oh, fuck you. God damn it. Oh, he has a secret, that's so irritating. Well, I am gonna play into it, I think. I mean, the alternative is to play Acolyte of Pain, but that seems dumb. We're gonna put a 4/4 on the board. Oh, it's not Noble Sacrifice. It's Repentance. That's crazy. Okay. Well, Noble Sacrifice would have been much better there. It would have, of course, killed my Abusive Sergeant. As it is, well, he can use the weapon to kill my Dwarf. I guess that was the plan of this weapon secret play. Fen Creeper. Boo. Boo. Oh, he should have killed my Dwarf. I think he made a mistake. He should have killed the Dwarf with his weapon. You definitely got to do that here. Well, now I'm going to slam this Fen Creeper. Draw a card. Rampage. Oh, I can't use it. Unless I were to Whirlwind and then kill my own Dwarf in that. No. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just trade. Swing for 4. I'm in this game. I'm in this game, baby. This game can still come out okay. All right. So he really should use this weapon to attack into my Dwarf and kill it. That is just an absolute stone cold fact. Yes, it loses 1 durability, so 1 fewer creature gets a buff, but seriously. That's what you gotta do, man. When they come for you, bad boys, bad boys. Novice Engineer is a 2/3 thanks to the Sword of Justice. That is hysterical. What else has he got for me? This Acolyte of Pain is gonna need to be good. So that's a 3/3. That has Divine Shield. And the Mighty Berserker is a 3/4. Okay. Still not using the weapon to kill my Dwarf. That's just a mistake. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I can play the Frost Elemental to freeze something while I kill other stuff, but then I can't do Rampage on my Acolyte of Pain after running into the Novice Engineer, tragically. I could run in Whirlwind, pop Divine Shield, draw a card, not off the Acolyte, play Rampage, and then use that to kill the 3/3. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game! I'm gonna do that. We'll do this, because that should have died like twice. We'll play Whirlwind, pop Divine Shield, draw a card. Arcanite Reaper is tempting, but I'd rather do Rampage. Draw another card. Oh, Chillwind Yeti, that's perfect. I was gonna play Fairy Dragon, but this of course is better. I got a chance at this game, folks. I actually have a chance in hell at winning this game. So he's got 4, 5 cards plus the weapon. I've got 5 cards, soon to be 6. I got my end game here. I got the freezing and I've got the Arcanite Reaper. So he needs some good cards. Okay, that's a good card. I'm not gonna lie, that card's pretty good as far as cards go. All right, so I'm gonna get a card though off the Acolyte of Pain. I really wish I could play this and the Frost Elemental. Sadly, that is 9 mana. I only have 8. But this is really amazing. I'm gonna totally do this right here. It's really good. So freeze that, stop it from attacking. God, Frost Elemental is so amazing. And then Fairy Dragon. I got a chance! I actually have a serious chance here because right now, this is 12 damage on the board and 10 damage in my hand. So he needs to stop me from attacking him right now. And it's a bit tricky for a Paladin to deal with this stuff. Now, a couple of Humilities would do it. Equality Consecration would do it. Silence on the Sea Giant would make it an 8/8. It would lose the +1/+1 buff, but it would also unfreeze. It can kill my 5/5. That would help a lot. So these are the things you're looking for. Silence, Humility. Okay, there's a Humility. Taunt, of course, would help. That does not help at all. Oh, man. All right, I might be able to win this because he's got 9 + 8. That is 17 damage, down to 10. Paladins with 3 cards and 9 mana could deal 10 damage, but it's not super likely. Plus, do I even win now? I might actually win. Hang on, let's see. We got 4, 7, 8. 8 + 5 is 13. Yeah, I don't quite win. I could do this. Oh, man, this is too expensive. I could do this and this. So that would be 4, 8, 11, 12. But then I don't have enough for the Arcanite Reaper. But that actually heals me up 2, which I think is important. Because it reduces the odds of him having something crazy that I wasn't able to think of. The ideal card there would have been my Spellbreaker, actually. Had I drawn the Spellbreaker, I could have silenced this, which would have given me an extra 3 damage. Actually, an extra 4 damage, and I would have won the game. No, I wouldn't have. He would have been at 1 health. Okay, so I'm at 29 health. He does have a lot of damage here. He's got 14 + 3, 17. He needs 12 damage to kill me. I don't think he's got it. It's hard for a Paladin to do 12 damage with 3 cards. And I have the Arcanite Reaper for the kill, so not only does he have to clear out my board, but he also has to play a Taunt on the way. Or, I guess, play a Frost Elemental and freeze me. Nope, he doesn't have enough mana for Frost Elemental. Plus, he'd die if he played Frost Elemental. Or would he? No, he could. He uses the Tiger to kills this. The Giant kills this. The Ardal Peacekeeper kills this. I've only got 1 damage coming in. But I do have the Arcanite Reaper here, so he has to have a Taunt. Okay, that's what he needs. He needs a Taunt, and then his creatures can take care of the rest. That's what he needs right now. That's not going to do it at all. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too ballsy there, because his board was enough to deal with my board. All he really needed was a Taunt. But it looks like he doesn't have it. Unless this is a 3 mana. No, it's another Sword of Justice. That's the game. Alrighty. Well, Arcanite Reaper is gonna bring it home. And we make it to 12 wins! Wow, a second time in like 1 week. That's awesome. So, thank you guys so much for watching me be amazing and amazingly lucky. I really appreciate your attention. If you enjoyed the video, do please like and or subscribe. And if you'd like to stick around for some post-run rituals, well, let's go ahead and see what our prize is. Last time we got a pack, a legendary, something else, and like 325 gold. This time, we have a common, 20 dust, Keeper of the Grove. Okay, this was a little bit unimpressive, I gotta say. So I did the math on this, and if I'm not mistaken, about 1 in 155 arena entry tickets make it to 12 wins. Let me say that again, 1 in 155. It is the top 0.65%, so like 0.65% of arena entries make it to 12. So I guess this is a little bit lame here. I don't mind the 230 gold being a small amount of gold. That's okay. What's kind of annoying is that these cards are, I mean, these are pretty shitty card rewards here. Like, if they were a legendary or even an epic, that'd be fine. Also, what the fuck is 20 dust doing here? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm happy to make it to 12 wins. I'm proud of myself. 230 gold buys, you know, my next arena and then some. But those other rewards were a bit lame. I wouldn't have minded a legendary or at least like something more than 20 dust. Or like, I don't know. Were those even gold? I don't know if those were even gold cards. Let's see what we got. The pack was all duplicates. So what are the new cards here? Let's take a look. We have... Is this gold? I guess that is a gold. Okay, so at least it's a gold common. You can't always tell. At least I can't. Sometimes I think it's a gold and it turns out to just like be a common with like shiny stuff around it. And that is a gold as well. Okay, so it was 2 golds. That's good, I guess. I guess I'm glad they didn't give like regulars, but yeah, kind of annoying. Anyway, I'm still happy. It's great to get 12 wins again. The bragging rights are definitely worth more than anything. So let's take a sneak peek at our next arena. Hey, Spellmaster, go away. Thank you. It's gonna be Warrior, Druid, or Hunter. All seem pretty recent. I guess Druid. Druid is one I haven't really played with much, so it'd be nice to catch up a little bit. And I guess that's it for our post-run rituals, isn't it? Yeah. So thanks again for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Till then.